You're only getting yourself in deeper trouble by negating it.
It wasn't me. I have a prosthetic arm.
Yeah, sure. If you insist, why don't you bring me your right arm?
Thank you for waiting. Here's the evidence.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I'm a terrific young man who's making horse racing predictions right now. Pretty please, pony.
Oh, that guy can be my next target. All right, let's go ahead and start our job.
I didn't do it.
Look, you're only getting yourself in deeper trouble by negating it. Sir, I was watching.
So, that's what they're telling me. Are you sure you didn't do it? She even had a witness. Let me go ahead and record this conversation. What? I don't want to end up in a he said, she said argument later on.
That's fine, because I've been recording this conversation already. I saw this man open up his palm as he was about to touch her.
But actually...
Stop victimizing yourself to say that I'm her accomplice. I've never met this lady. Nice try.
It seems like the two of you are different age groups, and it doesn't seem like you know each other. But I have a prosthetic arm.
What? That's such an obvious lie. Your hand looks real no matter how I look at it.
I'm not too fond of that lie, and I'm sure you touched her. You better admit it already. I can prove it by taking this off. Keep your hands to yourself. I'm not letting you destroy the evidence. No, I was just trying to show you that my arm. Are you trying to resist? Just listen. You asked for proof.
Yeah, sure. If you insist, why don't you bring me your right arm?
I'm not letting you resist. Fine. I get it. If that's the route you're taking, I'm going to present you with shocking and absolute evidence. I'm not gonna let that false accusation defeat me. I'm not letting them get away with this. Trouble Busters! I understand. I'm going to have somebody bring what used to be my right arm. So, would that be okay with you all?
Are you still saying that?
Go ahead, if it really exists.
What? Am I really not the fit? They're being rude about it too. What a day. Oh, hello. Thank you for calling Spiderweb Law Firm. This is Dave Cobweb speaking.
Mr. Cobweb, can you come to Trouble's station right now? Here's what happened. Alright, since we're so sure you've committed it, you're going to come with me. You can't say anything for sure just yet, and I'm not coming with you.
What? Sir, is this even forgivable?
Not forgivable, because he's been alleged. Nice try, but I have the right to excuse myself since I'm not obliged to come with you.
That's right. Excellent judgment, Mr. Tom. Something you should never do when you're actually accused of a crime is to go to the station staff room.
Who are you?
I'll explain that later. Here's my business card.
A lawyer? We never thought a lawyer would end up coming.
Thank you for waiting. Here's the evidence that you all asked for.
Oh my goodness.
What? I thought you guys wanted to see it.
That was real. It was real.
Do you understand now?
I have no reason to touch another person's body part from my right hand. Can't even feel anything. There's no point in touching.
No. You never know.
What?
Huh?
For example, even if you can't feel anything, who knows if you might have been enjoying the situation?
Anyway, I need you to come to the station staff room with me.
We refuse.
Why not? If you haven't done anything wrong, you should be able to come with me.
He's well aware that he hasn't done anything wrong, and that's why there's no necessity for him to go to the station staff room.
Yes, there is. This conversation isn't going anywhere.
Why would this conversation go anywhere if we decide to go to the station staff room? Is there something so special about the station staff room as if we're in an RPG?
We can perhaps speak calmly if we're inside a quiet room.
Not at all. And I say this because you're taking these women's side. You're trying to make this a home game, and we're not letting you do that. It's almost as if a chicken gave a rope to you. This conversation isn't gonna be resolved for the sake of moving it over to the station staff room. In that case, what needs to happen? We'll have no choice but to call the police here.
What?
If you follow the manual, you'll have to call the police in a situation like this, right? This issue won't be resolved unless you call the police. So that's why the police will come, and they already be under the impression that this is a citizen's arrest case.
A citizen's arrest case?
Yes. Being caught in emotion, when a citizen arrests the suspect in motion, the police will take over from there. And when that happens, the officer will take the suspect to the police station to take some reports. And that will be the end of it. Once the suspect goes to the police station, it's equivalent to being under arrest. And the suspect will be staying 2 nights in jail. And I, Dave Cobweb, am not letting that happen. Mr. Tom, do you have your business card? Merci beaucoup. Would the two of you be nice if we settle this conflict on a later day?
We need to talk about. Of course, I'm the victim and I'm not going to budge.
Are you sure about this?
What?
Once you decide to go with it, you'll have no choice but to stick with it. Are you sure about this? The end results might not be a laughing matter.
I'm sure you have someone and some things to protect. Are you okay with losing it all?
With those things in mind, are you willing to commit to this battle?
What is it? Are you saying that we're lying?
I'm telling you that it's not too late to tell me what you misunderstood.
What? You're the one who wished I said that I misunderstood. Did you say this is going to end up not being a laughing matter? Right back at you.
If what you're claiming ends up being the truth, Mr. Tom will end up losing everything he has. However, I ask you to understand that it goes the same for you too.
I see. Fine. You're not shameless about this, are you? This negotiation fails. I'm not going to have mercy on you once we prove that you were in the wrong.
By no mercy, what are you implying?
I'm not going to settle this dispute over petty money.
What a coincidence. We feel the same way.
Thanks for saving me, Mr. Cobweb.
I could have ended a conflict right then and there, but you wouldn't end up feeling easy about it if I were to do that. And most importantly, those two won't end up getting the deserved consequences.
They could have said they misunderstood, right?
That's right. She could have said that she panicked because she thought someone was groping her.
In that case, couldn't we have said that we're willing to fight over a lawsuit?
If you do that, you had to report this case to your workplace, right?
Oh, that's right.
If you don't start a lawsuit, you could just vaguely say that you ended up getting in trouble on a train.
But if I end up with a lawsuit, I won't be able to keep it vague.
Right, so that's why it's better for us to start a lawsuit if we're gonna start one.
I guess when it comes to whether being filed a lawsuit versus filing a lawsuit will make a whole world of difference.
That's right.
I understand that, but how are we going to get to them?
Well, as you may have noticed.
These two are accomplices, right?
Of course, but then we need to gain more information about the two of them. George Washington didn't defeat the British at Trenton solely because of his brilliance. It was because he mastered the art of intelligent warfare. Here we go. Let me make a screenshot of this and send it to... that'll do.
You look like you're having fun, Mr. Cobweb.
I told you about the art of intelligent warfare, right? I went ahead and sent a thug. Thank you for making your way all the way over here.
My name is Chelsea, and I'm a licensed attorney. I'm here to represent Miss Heather. A lawyer for a lawyer.
I see. Please, have a seat.
So?
Yes?
I hope you're sorry by now.
What?
I can tell the level of your sincerity about the matter based on your statement. Well then, since you don't seem to be remorseful at all, we'd like to file a lawsuit against you for malicious prosecution.
Malicious prosecution?
If a woman who claims to be a victim is filing a false allegation against another individual in an attempt to gain settlement and damages, it's considered a malicious prosecution. Upon being charged with this crime, you could be imprisoned up to 6 months to 10 years in prison.
Oh. I went ahead and did some small research about the subject. Nothing to be proud of, but I found a photo of the scene that was posted on social media without their consent. After looking into it, we were able to identify the prosthetic hand to be manufactured by a company named PMH264.
Ah, is that how much you discovered?
Yes, although this PMH264 won't transmit the feeling of a touch, it transmits the warmth. Even if the subject did not feel the pleasure of a touch, if he was able to feel the pleasure of the warmth, it would suffice as a motive. I agree with her too. She's right. If he was able to recognize the warmth, stating that he wouldn't have felt anything would be a false statement.
It seems like we're starting to go off the topic, so let's get back to the main subject. This case isn't about whether there was a motive or not. It was about whether it was committed or not. Is that correct?
Mr. Cobweb, I am aware that you are a talented attorney. However, the suspect had a motive as well as a witness, and these types of cases are found guilty 99.9%. No matter how talented you are, it will be challenging for you to win this case.
Oh, I'm not sure about that.
What?
Let's start off by discussing the absolute evidence that Mr. Tom is innocent. His prosthetic arm is at PMH 264.
What? Well, that can't be possible. I made sure the expert evaluated the photo. There's no way we were wrong about that.
I know why the expert may have mistaken it. My prosthetic arm is a PMH334, which is a pilot version that hasn't been on the market yet.
A pilot version?
What the heck is a pilot version? It's like a test type, like a sample.
How do you even have that?
I got chosen to be a tester by lottery. I then proceed to explain how PMH334 allows the hands form to be memorized and recorded in order to support the user's lifestyle a lot more efficiently, and how is a revolutionary prosthetic hand. This means that this hand has been recording how I was forming my hand each and every second for the past 6 months.
This means that he has the ability to prove how Mr. Tom's hand was formed at the time, and the incident that Miss Heather claims to have been groped.
Yikes.
What the heck? I wasn't expecting this. This guy keeps on doing unexpected things.
Our false allegation business is about to be corrupted because of this weird ad-lib.
Miss Michelle, I remember you telling me that I had my whole palm wide open and I was about to touch her, right?
Oh, I don't recall saying anything like that. I saw this man open up his palm as he was about to touch her.
Don't worry, even if you don't recall it, I have it recorded.
And this is the data that was retrieved by the laboratory that provides Mr. Tom's sample arm. His hand was closed in his fist.
What? This is bad. What do I do now after he presents this concrete evidence?
Oh, that's strange. You said that I opened up my palm as I was about to touch her, right?
I wonder how you could possibly mistake an open palm versus a closed fist. Would you kindly provide an explanation about this, Miss Michelle?
I may have confused myself.
If there's anyone who gets confused between an open palm versus a closed fist, we can't possibly ever play rock, paper, scissors.
Miss Chelsea, do you have any explanation about this matter? The two of you both told me that the suspect had reached over to grope. Am I wrong? This is different from what I was told. How did you end up seeing an open palm when his fist was closed? I need you to provide me an explanation about this matter, Miss Michelle.
Oh no, Miss Chelsea is now on their side.
If you can't answer my question, I'd like to discontinue representing you.
Oh no. How dare you give up on us when we need your help the most?
I don't consider a client who lies a client. I don't have the time to be defending a client who can't be trusted. I'd like to excuse myself at this time.
No, Miss Chelsea.
Alright, so now...
I misunderstood.
What?
Huh?
I'm telling you that I just thought that you were groping me.
Are you now admitting that it was a false allegation?
That's right. Are you happy now?
Despite your sudden change in plans, you're still not getting away with this. Unless you prove that you have malicious intentions, you wouldn't be found guilty. And you're taking advantage of that to say that you misunderstood. But we have evidence that you were accomplices.
Yikes, how'd you know where we work at?
My brother is a talented private investigator. They were blurred, but we were able to identify your workplace and your identities.
But then, how'd you know that we were accomplices?
We suspected at very moment that the two of you were accomplices.
If that was the first time you two have ever met, you would have left right then and there, Miss Michelle. However, you chose not to. And soon enough, we discovered that the two of you worked in the same workplace.
Oh, it's over. So what if we worked at the same place? This is just a coincidence and it doesn't prove anything. These are all just your assumptions.
I'm not done proving my point yet.
The false allegation business that you and I are onto is invincible.
That's right. I've been living so luxuriously using the cut that you've been giving me. I'll try my best to keep lying this time, too.
This is the conversation that proves the two of you were trying to set up Mr. Tom as the suspect.
Oh.
Oh no.
This game was over the moment it started. But Heather, you're still young. And Michelle, I'm sure you have someone to protect.
Depending how this conversation went, we were considering settling this dispute.
Can we still do that?
Thank you very much.
You even hired a lawyer.
And you tried to resist this until the very last moment. You have absolutely zero sincerity.
Oh no.
In conclusion, I'm not forgiving you guys.
We'll be filing a police report and a lawsuit for the malicious prosecution.
The false allegation on the train is something that all men are frightened about. How dare you take advantage of the fact that you're women, and how it's so easy to get your target found guilty.
No, this was something that Michelle brought up, and I wasn't the one who came up with it. Please believe me. That's not true. Heather was the one who came up with it. She's been doing this work ever since she was still a college student.
Don't you dare call this unethical conduct your work.
I'm so sorry about that. Anyway, I was forced to be Heather's accomplice, and that was why.
My ears are about to start rotting, so please stop. Either way, I'm filing a police report against both of you. I don't care if you cry. You even called it your business. So I'm sure there are other victims too. Right, Mr. Cobweb?
That's right. My brother Joe has already gathered enough evidence for 3 innocent victims. The rest will be up to our passive skill authorities, aka police.
Yeah.
Aside from the malicious prosecution, we'll have each of you pay a compensation fee of $30,000 to Mr. Tom.
30,000?
This includes the fees for the attorney and private investigator.
You'll have a criminal record, and you might even end up going to prison, while you'll have a large debt.
No way. My fiance would break up with me if he ever finds out about this. My husband would break up with me. My son might never talk to me again if he finds out.
You guys did this to yourselves. What goes around comes back around. You deserve this outcome.
Oh no.
This was how my innocence was proven. Since it wasn't the first time that the two of them has done this, the court sentenced them to 3 years in prison. The two of them ended with a dark future, as I warned in the very beginning. Oh, the station staff who treated me as if I was the culprit from the beginning was pushed by his upper management because of the complaint I filed. I heard he ended up leaving his job. He deserved this outcome. As for me, I finally regained my freedom. And
what brings you here?
you'll be surprised. I had a reusable shopping bag with me, but I purposely chose to use my arms to hold all my groceries, and the police ended up catching me on my way home.
Oh, you're so bad. You should have thought about how the shopping bag felt. You're not just being considerate to the environment, but you're overprotecting it. Of course, the police are gonna be on your tail.
Hey, your break time was over a long time ago. Stop fooling around. Okay, we'll be right there.
Never go to the station staff room. Promise me, okay? Trouble Busters!